I'm going to show you the proper technique for completing AT&LT's online content tool. The technique that you'll use is to ask for help anytime you are not absolutely confident that you know the correct answer for an assessment question. I've already logged into the website, entered my username and password, which took me to my product licenses page. From the product licenses page, I want to click on the Launch application under Online Content Tool. That brings me to the Online Content Tool. I'm going to complete the first lesson in whole numbers. So under the Assessment section on the left side of the screen in the gray area, I'll click on whole numbers. Then I'm going to complete 1.1, Identifying Properties of Addition and Multiplication, which is a fairly simple lesson in order to show you the proper technique. Click on the Begin button to start the lesson. The very first problem that comes up, and you can see that there's 7 total problems in this particular lesson. The very first problem that comes up, I'm not absolutely sure what it is. I believe it may be either a commutative or associative property, but I'm not sure. Don't guess. Never guess at the assessment question level where we are right now. There's too much of a chance that you'll get it wrong and then end up with a low score. The way to do this is not to guess, is to, whenever you're not absolutely confident you know the answer to an assessment question, is to click on the Need Help button, which I just did. That'll bring up a list of learning assets for this particular skill, 1 or more guided practice problems, a video, and a narrative text problem. What we want to do is complete the first guided practice problem on the list. I'm going to click on that guided practice problem, and then I'm going to complete it, which is, it's going to ask me a couple questions. In this case, it's asking me what's the operation taking place. You can see that it's all multiplication, so I'll get that correct. Now, I'm not positive whether it's commutative or associative, so I'm going to go ahead and click on commutative. Actually, the answer is commutative is wrong. So when you click on the wrong answer within a guided practice problem, you're going to get a hint. This is the only place in the entire program that you're ever going to get help for the actual answer to the question in the guided practice problems. Excuse me. So the thing to do is to read through the hint, because that's going to essentially help you regain proficiency for this particular skill, in which case it tells me about the commutative property, tells me about the associative property, and the correct answer is the associative property. So I'm going to select the correct answer now. I get the correct answer indication. It also gives me a little explanation of what the associative property is. So I've relearned the skill. I'm going to go back to the recommended list of learning assets. I'm going to go back to the assessment. I'm going to answer the question correctly now. I know it's multiplication, and I know it's associative property and multiplication. So I got it right. In this case, I know this one. I know the answer to this question is the zero property of multiplication. This one I'm not sure either. I'm pretty sure it's commutative of multiplication, but I want to make sure that I'm right. So I'm going to click on the Need Help button, go to the first assessment question, or first guided practice problem, sorry. Then I'm going to go ahead and which operation is shown, it's multiplication, and I'm pretty sure it's commutative, which it is. So I just verified that. So I'm going to go back to the recommended list of learning assets, back to the assessment, answer it, commutative of multiplication. So I got that one correct. I happen to know that this next one, 33 plus 0 equals 33, is the additive identity. This is associative property of addition. And this one is multiplicative identity. And the last question is commutative of addition. So I just finished the first lesson. Now let me look at my performance. I have another tab open already to my product licenses page. So on the product licenses page, I'll click on the reporting link. Then I want to go to the very first summary link under my reports. You can see that it took me 4 minutes and 40 seconds to complete this particular skill. I had no skill deficiency detections by the intelligent tutoring agent. That's as good as you can do. And I asked for help twice. The reason I had no skill deficiency detections is because I asked for help twice, completed the guided practice problems, learned the skill, went back and answered the assessment questions correctly. That's as good as it gets. So then that's the proper technique for using the online content tool.